Hello, welcome to Pecan Corner. I'm Tina, and today I'm going to make tahini hamburger buns. These are grain-free and low-carb, so they're paleo friendly. Hello. Well, we've been trying to lose a little weight, and so we've gotten on this. We've started doing this paleo diet, and so now I'm going to make some hamburger buns. I'm going to make a couple of different kinds and put up a couple of different recipes, and then we can test them and see which ones we like the best. This one sounded really good to me because tahini is made with sesame. It's basically sesame butter, and that, since we are already accustomed to the flavor of sesame with our hamburgers, I thought that sounded like a pretty good one to try. So I'm first going to use 1 egg. Now this recipe is a small one. It only makes 5 buns, which are not splittable. These are little flat buns, and so you use 2 of them for your burger. I want 5 tablespoons, which is 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon of tahini. And now your tahini will settle and separate just like natural peanut butter does. So just use a spatula and stir it up, or throw it all in your blender and let it blend up if you need to. It's it's good stuff. This is actually serving as the flour. The solids in this nut butter, or this seed butter, are acting as the flour in this recipe. Sit there for a minute. Okay. Tahini all over everything now. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to mix this together pretty well. Get that egg mixed all up in there. I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and I have a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Okay, I'm going to put a little dab of salt. This is sea salt. Alright, now then, what makes them rise up a little bit is a little baking soda, not baking powder, but baking soda. Baking powder makes things rise too, but in this case we're only going to use the soda and vinegar. So first we're going to add our vinegar. I want a teaspoon of vinegar. You can use whatever vinegar you have. Apple cider vinegar is nice. I'm using red wine vinegar. I have rice vinegar, but that's not on rice isn't on our diet. So, and I have plain white vinegar, which is just fine too. Your white vinegar, pickling vinegar. The reason I'm mixing the vinegar in first is because the baking soda will react to it. So, all right. And I may need, it's looking kind of thick, so I may want to add, let me add a tablespoon of water. It just depends on how big your eggs are, really. You know, large egg is, most large eggs are about the same weight, but there's a slight bit of variation there. And of course your tahini, your whatever brand of tahini you have. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Let me get over here and show you what it looks like. All right, there you go. You can see it's just a nice batter. All right. Okay, now I'm adding my ½ teaspoon of baking soda. Stir it up. Get it in there really good. And now I'm immediately, as soon as it's stirred up good, I'm going to put 5 dollops onto my parchment here. I'm going to make these basically like a kind of a pancake. All right, and here we go. And now I'm just going to use my spatula here, and I'm just going to kind of make them the size that I want. Just going to make them round. They're not going to spread out much, so you need to make them whatever size works best for you. I don't want them to be very large either, because I think I don't know yet how they'll stick together, so I want them small enough that we can kind of hold on to them. I've got some forms that I'm going to use for these other ones that I make, but I didn't want to do that with these because these need a little bit of manipulation to get them laid out right. So, all right, there we go. Now, don't want to waste any of that because that's a bite. Okay. All right, now I'm going to pop these into the oven for about 10 to 14 minutes. Timer for 10 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, I'm taking these out of the oven. There we go. And they're light. They about kind of feel like a meringue. They have a nice soft texture. I've let them cool. You can see they're a little bit bendy, not too much, and on the inside a nice bread texture. That's red onions on my fingernails, not dirt. I'm going to be explaining this all year until I use up all my onions that I grew. Anyway, so I'm fixing to put the burgers together, and I'll show you. Okay, there's the burger. I've put down 1/2 upside down, and I spread it with mayonnaise. And then now we'll add, Paul wants tomato and pickle on his burgers tonight. He loves burgers. He could probably eat them every day, but he wants something different on them each. Okay, and I've spread the other side with it, and there we go. We have a very nice. These are plantain chips. This is not banana chips. It's plantain chips, and they're delicious. They're not sweet. They taste really good. And all right, that's our hamburger buns, our tahini or sesame hamburger buns. All right, thanks a bunch. If you like it, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up. Appreciate you. I just want to sneak in here really quick and say these are excellent. These are so good, just perfectly delicious. I baked them for 12 minutes, turned the oven off, and let them sit in the oven for about another minute before I pulled them out, and then I let them cool before they were done. They are just top-notch. Perfect burger, and they're holding up great. All right, thanks a bunch. Bye.